Patrol! KABC presents high adventure in the vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol.
Buzz and Happy have almost met disaster. On landing at Terra, automatic force control failed them when they were barely 14,000 feet above the surface. By quick and decisive action, Buzz saved their lives. He also managed to get sufficient control to get them away from the crowded areas and down on a clear area near the target range at the north end of the city. They have just landed, and Buzz is calling Space Control.
Space Control from Commander Corey.
Commander, are you all right?
And through no help of force control, we are. Get them on this channel with us.
Yes, sir. One moment. Come in, force control. Come in, force control.
What's the matter over there?
I don't know, sir. There's no answer at all.
Well, the Jupiter Express is due in soon. Hold them off. Clear the area between here and Chute 32. I'm going to fly back there. I'll be right over.
Is your ship safe to fly?
No damage except for a wrinkled hull. I can limp over there all right.
We'll clear the area.
Oh, I have someone from security go over to magnetic force control. I don't want anyone in or out of there until I get there.
Yes, sir.
Corey out. Start rockets.
Yes, sir.
Abby looks like we dug a little hole for herself.
You're telling me.
Well, we'll ease it up a little, get a good angle for takeoff.
We're going to dig ourselves a little bigger hole when we pull out of here.
Nice big one. Okay, Happy, hang on.
We made it. Oh, it certainly isn't running very smoothly.
Oh, we didn't do our lower section vertical fin any good. I don't think it's serious enough to give us any trouble getting into Chute 32.
I sure hope so. Smoke and rockets, well, that's as close as I ever want to come. There's Chute 32.
Okay, get one hand on the repeller ray. And the other one on the throttles. All right, now I'll ease right on into the shaft when I call for rockets out. Pull the rockets out and ease the repeller ray on at the same time, okay?
I got it, sir.
Space Control from Corey.
Space Control from Corey.
Commander?
Clear everyone out of Chute 32. I have to use the repeller ray coming in. I don't want anyone hurt.
Yes, sir. I thought so. Clear all personnel from Chute 32 immediately. Emergency entry. Emergency entry. I've got it, sir. One moment.
I'll circle a minute. I like the way this thing's shaking.
Neither do I, sir.
Chute 32 is clear, sir.
Corey out. All right, Happy. Keep your fingers crossed. Kill rockets. Repeller ray in. Full repeller ray.
All right, Space Control. I'll go over immediately.
He's coming into the chute now. I've been trying to reach you for 5 minutes. No one is to enter the magnetic force control center or leave it until the commander gets there. Those are his orders.
I know. That's my business. Now get off this spacer phone so I can get over there, will you?
Space Control out.
Blast, Corey! Well, at least I'll be able to protect myself while acting as security head. Major Peterson will be coming in soon as the new security head. It's going to be trouble for me. No use getting into any more trouble than I am. Well, I better get out of here. I have no time to report to Tonga now.
Vertical stabilizer gyro off.
Vertical gyro off.
Interior hull gravity off.
Hull gravity off.
Rocket cooling flaps open.
Cooling flaps open. I still can't figure it out, Commander.
Someone must have sabotaged force control.
Well, I checked our magnetic receiver. It's right in on the circuit.
The trouble's over at force control itself. Let's hurry over there, Happy.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's one control operator that won't tell anybody anything. Oh, I feel better now that he's gone. I didn't want to do it, but... well, there was no other way out. I better check and see if I've left any prints. I'd better do something constructive for a cover-up. Magnetic force control to space control.
Is that you, Lieutenant Markle?
Yes. I understand you boys haven't had any magnetic force control for a while. You got many ships stacked up there?
We've got interplanetary expresses stacked up from here to Sirius waiting to get in.
Look, I don't know how to work all this equipment. In fact, I don't know anything about it, but looks to me like the main switch has been pulled.
Is it a big-handled switch, and is it pointing straight out now?
Yes, it's pointing straight out now.
Well, put it in the up position.
Yeah, it's on, but I can't seem to work anything else.
That's all right. We can operate it remotely from here. Don't let it startle you when it goes on and off.
I won't.
Okay, thanks, Lieutenant. It was sure fortunate you were there. Well, we're back in business over here. Out.
Out. Well, never hurts to play dumb once in a while, I always say. I was operating magnetic space control before that guy even knew what it was. Halt, who goes there?
Me, Corey.
I guess you saw the operator out there.
Yes.
I called the medical center to come and pick him up immediately, but, well, I don't think he's around anymore.
Well, I think it's too late. I looked at him on the way in.
How did force control get back on?
Oh, I turned it on.
What do you know about its operation?
Why, nothing. I don't know anything about it. I came in here and called space control, and they told me to turn on that switch, so I did. I didn't know how to operate the rest of it, so they're doing it by electronics from over at space control. Well, that's what they say.
All right, Marco. Go back to security lab. I'll contact you there if I want anything.
Yes, sir.
Have the medical science department call me as soon as they find out what kind of array was used on that operator here.
Yes, sir. Immediately.
I don't know, Commander. There's still something about that guy that puzzles me.
Me too. I'll be glad when Major Robinson gets here to take over the security office.
And he's a pretty good man. He ought to get things done in a hurry.
Certainly will. Well, let's see what we can find out here, Happy.
Well, I can't see anything to work on around here.
Well, me either. The obvious things aren't always the ones that give us the story. There's a clue here to the operator's assailant.
Well, at least force control's back in business again.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we can find. Oh, what have we here?
Tonga! Tonga! I guess she's out. I'd better call Exon immediately. Agent X from Tiger. Agent X from Tiger.
Go ahead, Tiger.
Listen, it's clear. Corey's landed back on Terra. You can come in now.
I will if I can make it. I'm getting pretty low on fuel. You know, it takes a lot of fuel to change direction up here in space.
You've got to make it, and fast. We haven't much time the way things have been going.
What do you mean?
Corey, he's coming closer and closer. He's really into action now. We've been forced to take one desperate measure after another. We need you immediately.
Well, one thing is certain. If I run out of fuel up here, I'll be getting nowhere immediately. I'll try my best.
All right. Oh, what do you want me to tell the Lady of Diamonds? How will we contact you?
I'll make the contact. I've been trying to get back onto Terra your way for several days now. From now on, I'm going to try my own methods.
All right.
I'll make it. Don't you worry about it.
All right. Good luck.
The same to you. And, Markall, try to stay out of trouble till I get there. Out.
Trying to stay out of trouble. What in the rolling, rocking universe does he think I've been trying to do? No, I don't know, though. Cosmic dust. How did I do that? No. The operator, when he fell, he grabbed me, but I didn't see anything in his hand when I moved him.
Piece of cloth. A wonderful, tiny piece of black cloth.
Well, what's so wonderful about a small piece of black cloth?
Major Robertson.
That don't look like Major Robertson to me.
No, Happy, but what Major Robertson can do with a piece of cloth like this, when he gets through with it, we'll have a complete story. Unless, you looked at the operator, what was he wearing?
A space jumper, like we wear on our anti-gravity block flights.
Good. And there's a chance that our unknown assailant was wearing whatever this came off of. Uh-huh. Well, let's see what else we can find.
Say, Commander, there was one thing I noticed that might be of some use, but... Oh, then again, it might not mean anything.
Oh, well, what is it, Happy? We can't overlook anything.
Well, I just remembered. I happened to be looking at the ship's star time, and I mentally compared it just before magnetic force control went out on us.
I noticed that, too. It was 21:33 o'clock Terra time.
Yeah, that's what I saw. Now, it was about 21:34 o'clock when magnetic force control went out. And I looked at the logbook in the outer office here. Now, it was 21:30 when the operator came on to relieve the other guy.
Uh-huh. I see. You figure that the man the operator relieved could have seen the assailant.
Right.
Well, that's good reasoning, Happy. We can't afford to overlook a thing. We'll question the operator who went off duty. Well, let's get all the fingerprints and palm prints we can and go over to Security Lab. We don't want to miss a trick.
I feel like we're getting awfully close, you know?
Yeah.
But there's one small thing that bothers me. The voice of that guy on channel 352. I don't know, it rings a faint bell up here somewhere. Oh, well, maybe that's because I'm a space cadet and I got bells in my head.
Little piece of cloth. A piece of black cloth.
Well, Happy's not far off. When Markle has been talking to Agent X on channel 352, he's disguised his voice and used an accent. And what about that tear in Markle's trousers and the piece of cloth Buzz found? It's bound to lead to Markle. Well, there'll be plenty of excitement and adventure when we next join Cadet Happy and Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol. Lieutenant Markle is played by Don Gordon. Agent X is Norman Jolly.
This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.